What up, y'all? It's your boy Polo Cuts D. Welcome back to another episode of Off the Clipper, man. You already know what it is. I'm right here with the gang, with my boy,
Manny
the one
Rocks.
and only Manny Rocks in the building, baby. You heard?
And your boy, that barber cheapy.
That barber cheapy in the
Yes,
building, baby. What up, y'all? How you guys doing?
Chilling.
Yeah?
Cool ass day today.
What you do today?
Came to work for like 2 hours, and then after that, went to the Padre game.
Nice.
That shit was cool. I actually caught my first. Well, it wasn't really. Oh, it was a foul ball that went to the
Oh, nice.
to like the. What do you call it? Like the ball boys?
Yeah.
And then they threw it over the net, and then it like hit in the random section, and then it shot over right to me, and I caught it.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I gave it to a little kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
fool. That shit was going to be worth like
Yeah,
800
Yeah,
bucks.
that fool was like so stoked.
The little boy?
I forgot who hit it. It was a dude from the Mariners.
Oh, it was probably Barry Bonds, fool.
Nah, he don't play for the Mariners. Fool.
The Great Bambino.
The great
Yeah, I don't
Bambino,
know,
fool.
but yeah, it was pretty cool. I made his day. He was super stoked on it.
You
so-
know he's keeping that forever.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
He's
His
keeping
dad
that.
was like, man, like thank you, like he's really
dope.
fucking happy. I was like, oh hell
Yeah,
yeah,
he's keeping
that's cool.
that in his
Yeah.
fucking in that one drawer we keep all the.
Someone
All the
did that to Leah
memories.
too. One time we sat in the fucking very front and then boom, but that was an actual foul ball. And the guy next to me, he caught it and gave it to Leah. I was like, fuck, yeah.
Yeah,
You're like, give me that shit.
that was my
That was
first
nice.
ever, and I've been to so many baseball games, and that was pretty cool to catch a foul ball and do that for somebody, you know.
Yeah, that actually, that for sure makes you look like when you're there, everybody's probably like, damn, that's right. That fool's right there. Good-hearted motherfucker.
He came out on.
Oh, yeah.
He came out on the big screen like, here
yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might
Oh.
see me on ESPN.
Yeah, you won't catch me trying to do that shit because I'll be like, hey, I'll be like the fucking the Sandlot, you know.
Hey,
Like,
if Manny's right there, this fool, fuck, if there's a kid next to him, you'll fucking get in front of him to catch it.
Yeah.
Fucking trying to get, watch out, fool, pushes him out
Nah,
the
I'll
way.
fucking straight to the face, man. I already know it.
Yeah, fucking. I went to for me today. I came to work in the morning, did a few haircuts, and then what did I do? What did I do right after that?
Sesame Street.
Oh yeah, I went to did haircuts, went to Sesame Street. I wasn't gonna go though, bro, because I got home like at 2:30. By the time we left, it was 3, and I was like, 2 hours. You know, it's
They
not
close
enough.
at 5 or what?
Yeah, they close at 5. I was like, that's not enough. And then I was like, fuck it, let's just go to SeaWorld. And then on the way to SeaWorld, like we were about to pass Main Street, and I told my girls like,
Fuck.
they
SeaWorld.
close at 9 at SeaWorld. Let's just go check it out, see how it is over here real quick.
Yeah.
Because at SeaWorld, I was going to pay like 400. And then over here, I just paid 150. So I was like, fuck it, let's just go see what's up with Sesame Street. And fuck, dude, I got there, bro. It was fucking fun, bro. 2 hours was more than enough, especially because they were about to close. So we never made line for a single ride. Like we went on the little roller coaster, and it's super fast, probably less than
what's
30
different?
seconds.
It's cool. They added a
I
bunch
know
of
there's like a
rides.
remodel.
So
like,
everything, yeah, like when we went, remember how it looked all like old and the same? Now it's like everything is remodeled, like new.
Everything has a new face to
new
it.
paint job. Like it's
Yeah.
all. It looks like It looks like you're in the set of Sesame Street.
Did you see the barber shop?
Yeah,
When you walked in to the
yeah.
left? Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, it's tight.
Yeah, there's a little barber shop,
Yeah.
you know, and then there's
and then
they
for even for kids, you could buy like some wand, and then you go to like certain areas and you
kind of like Harry
yeah,
Potter.
exactly. You wave
Oh,
the wand,
shit.
and I don't know exactly what it does, but you know, you just do it all over the park.
It makes the stuff squirt.
Hey, you know what's a trip though? You know what's a trip though? Fucking when you walk in, you know how they have like it looks like you're at Disneyland when you walk in first because you see all the houses, the
Yeah,
setup,
it
and then
looks dope, dude.
and then the carousel. For that area, looks like you're in fucking Disneyland, bro. Like even like I was telling Shanice, I was like, damn, this is down the street from my house.
It's wild, man.
And people next to us were talking about like, oh, you ain't like people. There was one couple that came from the AFA, you know, just for that. For like other people were like,
We're over
from,
here like
from,
it's
like,
2
Long
exits away. We're like,
Beach.
yeah, fuck that shit. You know.
Yeah, it's-
Nah, I didn't want to go because I was like, whatever, you know. But I went and I was like, all right. And now I have a season pass myself, so I'm just gonna get one for Shanice and then one for Leah.
Let everybody know this.
Let me know.
The
I
trick.
got mine too.
Yeah. So what I did today was I got me a season pass, and with that season pass, you get 2 free entries. One time only. So I got the season pass, and then they both went in for free. Next time we go, we're gonna get Shanice one, and then we get 2 for free. So Leah will go in there, and then the next time we go, we can either use that second free one or just get Leo another one, and then we have 3 in total. We could take like my parents and my sister, you know.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna be. That's what we're gonna do, and then I think they're gonna close till like September.
Yeah, I think it's the
and
last.
then
End of
September,
summer.
and then in September, I
September's
think they
first.
close during the week, and then they only open on the weekends or some shit like that.
Man, San Diego, we need a theme park like a Knott's Berry Farm down here or a Six Flags.
I
That
mean,
shit would be lit, dog.
Yeah.
we got Legoland, like fucking, like how
We got
like,
a beastie ass city. Our city's dope.
like
but-
I mean, they've
that-
been.
that's one of the
I
things
heard
they're
they've been
missing,
putting on like new roller coasters at SeaWorld.
yeah. Well, that's what
But-
Mitchie Slick was saying. Like when people ask, like, oh, what do you do in San Diego? What do you guys have? And he's like, we have SeaWorld, Legoland, the zoo. I mean, we don't have no
Sesame Street.
Disneyland or Knott's. What does LA have? Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, and
Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland.
oh, Magic Mountain.
Magic
go-
Mountain.
Like East, you got Six Flags, yeah. Well, I don't know if you consider that LA or not.
But I mean, we got a lot of good shit though.
Yeah, we
Wild
do.
Animal
we
Park,
we got
Zoo,
everything over here. You got
SeaWorld, Legoland.
TJ.
We have that new one right here, Sesame Street.
Even Belmont Park is cracking. It just,
Fuck that, stay away from there right now.
It's super nice, but yeah, there's just always shit going down.
Keep
over
your
there,
head on
man.
the swivel.
Oh, for sure.
Shooting's like a motherfucker there.
Stay away from the
Don't
roller
wear
coaster
no
side.
red,
That
don't
little
wear no
cul-de-sac by
blue.
the roller coaster. Don't go over there.
Oh yeah, I know which one.
Stay
you're
on the
talking
other
about.
side by the
Yeah.
bathrooms.
Don't wear no high socks.
Yeah, for real.
Wait, where?
by you know what, when you're first,
Right when you pass Belmont Park,
Uh-huh.
there's
If you
like
keep
a
going
cul-de-sac
straight,
there.
so if you keep going straight, like you get
on
off
the opposite side of the wave house.
yeah.
Yeah,
You know where the roller coaster's at on the corner?
Yeah,
That parking lot, like if you drive straight, there's like a little roundabout.
yeah.
Like all that area is like pretty active.
Oh,
Like that's where all the bikers hang out.
Oh, I see.
Like that's where all the people with lowriders and nice cars that go do like a little lap show off.
But those are the chill fools, probably. You know.
Yeah, but then you get all the youngsters trying to hang out with all the baller fools, like
Yeah.
and that's where it's most cracking because that's where everyone hangs out, and then you have all the bars, the roller coasters right there, so it's like a pretty active area.
It's been like 3 times that me and Shanice plan on going there, and then for some reason we don't make it, and then 10 minutes into it, like I'll open up my Instagram and it's like, oh shit, there was a shooting 10 minutes ago, and I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? If we would have gone, dude, like, I think an old lady got hit a couple times, one time, and then
Yeah, what was that?
There was a couple-
it was a shooting and an innocent woman,
Bystander.
like in her 60s, got shot in her back or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
That's fucking
You
wild.
know?
I've always wanted to like move over there, like in that strip area by Belmont Park, and just like rent like a beach house
Ooh,
for like a
that'd be
month,
sick.
you know, and just fucking
have
just
a-
live
I
it
have the
up for a
plug.
good month, you know.
that'd be sick.
Alvaro's sister's in charge of that whole area for Airbnb.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh shit.
If you guys want something,
Probably be a couple racks, but I mean,
yeah,
it'll
I
be worth
mean,
it for a month to do something like that. That'd be pretty chill.
Like those beach houses, like there's there's a beach house right here in IB. It's like a fucking piece of shit. That shit's like $4,000 a week.
Oh damn.
So I could imagine like
Yeah.
a beach house out there.
They got some sick ass ones too. When
They
I
make
used to
so-
work
they
for
probably
Home.
make so much money.
When I used to deliver appliances for Home Depot, that was
Uh-huh.
all my area.
Oh, that whole
like
route right there.
La Jolla.
19109, huh?
Del Mar, La Jolla, PB, Mission Bay. Like we used to take the 24-foot box truck into those
Yeah.
alleys. I don't know how we made it, but we made it. And these houses were
Those-
fucking.
Yeah, those alleys are super tight too, bro.
I
Yeah.
could never do that.
Bro, I remember like that shit was tall, right? And like
Yeah.
there's like
Yeah, you
Power
got
lines?
the power lines overhead, and some would be like sagging. To
yeah,
where
we'd
you're like,
be like
man,
we'd be like fuck it, pa 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 pa.
oh,
Like,
tapping them
shit,
all.
no one's seeing it. Fuck it, let's take off. Like we're not about to like back up on this bitch. You know?
Oh
like,
yeah, for sure.
they'll fix it.
Imagine
But-
you guys would you guys would have pulled one and then just keep
Imagine
driving and
took out the power.
Yeah, took out the
for
power.
the whole neighborhood.
Imagine shit
Gosh.
might have happened. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking of the other day when I was driving from Arizona and I seen all the power lines. Those are the power lines that you see in Arizona on the road on the highway coming to San Diego. Those are the power lines that guy fucked up on, right? When we had that blackout.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't
pretty
know. I'm not
sure.
too
Yeah, because it was like he cut like one of the main power lines that fucking send electricity all across.
I worked at that when they're first building that plant. I'm the one that built all the foundations for them to put all those machines on.
All the platforms.
All the what are they called?
You talking about
towers.
the solar fans?
Yeah, the solar
towers,
fans.
yeah.
What are they called?
Windmills.
Windmills.
Yeah, I used to be like doing concrete or whatever, and there'd
Should
be
have
like
put your initials on it, fool.
there used to be like helicopters, like
Watching you guys.
you could
Oh.
see like people on the mountain, like because they're wearing like bright orange, just like random groups of people on the mountain. Just how the fuck you get up there, and there'd be a helicopter bringing that thing. I'm like, boom, boom, and they'll be like hovering. Shit would drop. They would tie it up, and then they would just do that all day on the mountain
Oh
with
shit.
the helicopter.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I would.
it's nuts.
I never would have guessed that's how they did it.
And then like if you're going back like
How
up
does
to
a
Viejas,
helicopter carry that?
it was like there's like crane helicopters that they have. Yeah, it's pretty crazy ones. There's ones that like has two, like two blades,
Yeah.
but it's like it's just the people that are flying it, and then it's just like a thin something that holds just the blades, and
Yeah.
it has like a crane between that, and that's what
Huh.
lifts up. But they're like huge blades, and that's specifically for that.
Huh. I didn't know that.
That's wild.
So like when you're driving up to Viejas, like you see nothing but hills.
Yeah.
But if you look like on the right side, like once you pass that hill, it's just all
What?
fucking
Windmills?
like power
Open-
lines
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit
yeah.
like that. And that's where I saw that ghost. Remember I told you that ghost story when we were like
Oh yeah, the one out
like-
in the sticks.
yeah, we were like out of nowhere, and then it was like all foggy and it crossed the road.
I don't remember. What
Well,
happened?
That's where I found it, or that's
Oh.
where I saw it.
What happened though?
When it was like super foggy, and I was in the back seat with my homie, and it was his dad and his brother. And it was super foggy, and we're like driving like out of there, like to go on to the 8.
Yeah.
And then like I see like a shadowy figure. You know that scene from Ghostbusters, that girl from in the library?
Yeah.
It's like the top part, but like it's
Yeah.
like I see like something like that, like a lady like floating across the road, and then me and my homie, like we look at each other like, what the fuck, did you see that? And then the two people in the front, they didn't see it.
Uh-huh.
Like we're the only ones that saw it in the back
Oh
seat.
shit.
Like,
Shit.
but we saw it at the same time, and they didn't. We're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
what
wild.
the fuck? But yeah,
That shit's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is crazy. Yeah, that's what I was fucking tripping on the way over here the other day. I was like, fuck, I wonder if this is the fucking power line at that fool cut. Because that shit fucking...
fucked up everything.
How far did that thing go? I know it went from like El Centro, San Diego. Did it go all the way to LA or no?
I have no idea. I know it took out whole San Diego.
Yeah,
I still
it was
remember
like
that
most
day.
of
Like
San Diego, yeah, for sure.
it was a good night when that happened.
Yeah, we were hanging out in the front, I remember.
Yeah, hanging out, had a bonfire, just chilling.
did
Just
we
being
have
a
a bonfire?
regular civilian. Yeah.
Yeah,
we did.
huh?
I had remember it was in the backyard. The bonfire at the time.
I don't remember.
Uh,
I remember me and Shanice were together. I was in barber school when that happened.
yeah, I was working at Sam's Club at that time.
Oh, yeah, Shanice was at Sam's Club working, and I was at barber school, and then they fucking kicked us out, and she's like, oh, fuck, they sent us home.
Yeah,
We
I had the
fucking-
night shift that day too, and fuck, I didn't even call in or nothing because everything was down. So I remember I got a call the next day. Hey, why didn't you show up to work, motherfucker? Like everything's blacked out, like nothing works. Yeah.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about? If that happens, when that happened, did the store stay open? Like 7-Eleven, was that open or not?
I remember Purple Cow was open, but they were only taking cash.
Yeah,
Like,
huh.
you couldn't use your card
yeah,
at the time.
nothing was open.
Anything electronic, like
Because I
pretty much
remember
fucked.
like
That's crazy, bro. Like the
I
people
remember
that
get off
don't
of
have
work.
cash
I remember getting off of work, and we have a electric stove,
at
so I
home.
couldn't cook anything. I was like, fuck, like what am I gonna eat?
Yeah.
And like everything was closed, Burger King, McDonald's, and I drove like down Main Street because fucking taco stands or whatever. I found one. I was in line for like 3 hours and I only got like 4 tacos.
Oh
Damn.
shit!
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But because by the time I got to the front, the guy's like, oh, like we're running out of meat. Only 4 tacos per person, or
Whack.
So I had to get 4 for me, and then
yeah, it's always good to have a side stash of some cash on you, just in case shit like that. Just
That
even
shit
though
makes
it's
me
once in
feel-
a blue moon,
Yeah.
it's still good to have money set aside because a lot of people nowadays are so used to using Venmo and Apple Pay
Yeah.
for
But the-
everything.
but the
or
thing
the,
is, like, we're-
the tap.
like
to
we're
go.
cash people.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
other people are
true.
like instant or direct deposits or
Like that's
you
what I was
know?
thinking. I wonder what would happen like if that shit really went on for like a week straight. You know?
Yeah.
Like I think shit would. You think shit would get weird? Like
You could probably
Well,
become a little mini bank, fool.
yeah, that's what I was gonna
You know
say.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people say,
Start
hey,
giving out fucking loans. Like hey,
yeah,
here.
let me get $40 off you. All right, cool. Fucking,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna charge you 45 though.
Yeah,
You know, throw a little tax on it if you want.
that's insane, bro. That's something that always trips me out. Fool. Like how I don't know. I've been so used to carrying cash with me all the time. Like I have money I put money in the bank, but my money is like always cash.
Yeah. Same here now.
I don't know. That's just weird though. Like I remember one time I went to put gas and I ran into your brother at 7-Eleven and he saw me go inside of the store to put gas and he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "You still pay with cash like to put gas?" I'm like, "Yeah, fool. I don't get paid direct deposit."
Yeah.
Like I'm not
He's
trying
like,
to pay
"Oh,
those
that's true."
45 cents. You know, fucking Arco be out charging 45 cents to.
Shit, I got charged $2 today to use the fucking debit card
Shit.
at a liquor store down the street. I was like, "Fuck,
Huh.
that's just crazy."
So it's
They make
going
so
back
much money.
To,
It's like the nail places. Like if you pay your nail lady with cash, it's like $10 cheaper. Shit.
Yeah. a lot of places are like that. Smoke shops are like that.
Oh, we should do that too. Like $60 a haircut, but
Oh,
You
but
know,
$40
cash?
if you pay cash.
yeah.
What were you gonna say? Going back to what?
Oh, so going back to like how you guys are talking about construction, my sister-in-law, she sent me a video, and it was in TJ, and they were building a building, and she was recording these fools, and they had one person on each floor, so first story, second, third, going all the way like to like the 12th story, and they were passing up rebar. And I was tripping out. I was like, fuck, like these fools are literally like grabbing the rebar and then pushing the rebar up. And then the next person grabs it, pushes it up. And that's how they
Have
push
you
it up
seen-
there. You know what I
Have
mean?
you seen
Like
people do that
They
with
have no
cement?
OSHA over there.
huh?
They have no OSHA over there.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, shit doesn't exist.
Have you
over
seen
there
people
for
do
sure.
that, but with cement?
Nah.
Pouring on the top shelf, on the top floor? Bro.
They do that shit here?
No, in Mexico.
Oh, Mexico. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No.
oh,
Like-
over here,
like, for somehow, like,
get kicked off the job site.
Like the guy at the first floor where they get a shovel or a bucket
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
fling it up, and the next person will catch the bucket, or like say a shovel, it's like half full.
Yeah.
They'll just like perfectly like throw it up so it's flat, and then the next guy will catch it.
Oh, wow.
What the
And
hell?
they'll just keep doing that all the way up to wherever they need
They
it.
work so fast though.
Yeah, like they do it
Yeah,
so
they do.
smooth. It's like crazy. Over here, if I was doing that, I'd be like, nah, you gotta call the crane. You gotta get the bucket. You gotta fill out the bucket. You gotta,
One of my construction
That's
homies
wild.
was actually telling me that here, bro. If you like before you start work, they make you stretch. Like when before your shift, they make you clock in and then they make you stretch for like 20 minutes. You know, they want you to stretch, and then like if they
Yeah.
can't do something right the proper way, they just won't do it.
Or
if they
probably
catch-
like those big companies that probably have their
Yeah,
employees
that's
do that.
usually like the
like
carpenters
DPR or something.
It's usually
Or
like
like
the
the
carpenters
union.
or the carpenters or like the iron workers. Like for us, the
Fucking-
cement masons, like if we would like the thing with cement is like we're kind of bougie. Like whatever we had to do had to be done, because if you didn't listen, we're just gonna leave the cement there. You know, it's not like a rebar. You tie it up and that's it. Like
Yeah.
if you pour out the cement, it's all fucked up, or you're not gonna listen to what I'm doing, then have someone else fix it.
Yeah.
You know, so they'd be
Yeah.
like,
What were you? Were you like a finisher or?
I was a finisher.
Finisher?
Yeah, I did
Nice,
that
nice.
for 7 years.
Damn.
Right out of high school, I joined the union.
Hey, when people pour cement, I always see that the cement when they first pour it, it's all like rocky. How do they make it smooth? You know, at the end, it looks hella smooth.
So like the it's a wood float. So the wood float, when you like scrub it against the top, it pushes the rocks down, and the slurry rises up.
Wait, is it like a spatula in a?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a
Is
Isn't
metal.
it like a 2x4?
It's like that.
Isn't it like a 2x4?
It's like
it's-
a metal little
Yeah,
thing, right? And
the metal is what you use when it's more flat,
Okay.
and then the wood is what you use when it's wet.
Oh, okay.
Because like the wood, it's kind of more not a 2x4.
It's the one where there's two guys and they both go like this, huh? Like
No, that's rotting. That's what you use to. So when you're rotting, it's like there's the carpenter. He comes in with a laser, so he'll like mark. He'll put the thing with the laser, and then
It shoots out like fucking.
yeah, so it'll beep 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 beep, and then once a solid beep, that's the level where you're at. So you'll put a pile of cement, you'll flatten it, so the wood is still like flat on it. So then you'll have like a whole aisle on this side where it's level, and then on this side there's already like a metal screed, like a metal 2x4 with two legs. So on one end, it's a 2x4 with the lip. So you're just scrubbing the edge of that.
Oh,
but the
okay.
guy on this side, you have to be perfectly like scraping the level side.
Yeah. Or
And
also
you just-
fucking fuck it up, huh?
Yeah, or else you could fuck it up.
That's crazy. I've never done cement, but you think you could still do it? Like,
Nah.
not physically, not
Like,
I'm not
I
asking.
know what to
you
do,
still know
but
the process, but physically you can't do it because you're not used to it. But I'm saying
No.
like, if you were to like lead a group to do it, like if you had
Yeah,
a team
yeah.
and they could do all the work for you, you could tell them like, hey, do
Like,
this, do this.
like I
do
could
this.
probably do a floor this big,
You can.
you know? But like
You're gonna struggle, obviously.
depends, because think about it, like we'd pour like 40, 50 cement trucks
Fuck, that's a lot.
because it would be either deep or it'd be wide.
Yeah,
So think about like you only have 10 people to do that,
yeah.
and it's the size of a Costco floor.
Oh shit.
So you're pouring everything out, and then if you don't time it right, if you don't send half of the crew back to where it's drying, like it's already hard.
yeah.
So then if it's hard, then you literally have to get that wood spatula, and you have to like punch the rocks down, like hammer them down.
Yeah.
Bah. So you're like,
Fuck.
it could get pretty intense.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
And the cement's almost as hard as like the cement. So but you can't take it out because it's gonna cost the company money.
yeah.
So you literally have to,
Basically, break it down again, kind of.
yeah, push everything down, and then put water over it, and then scrub it with the metal one to make the slurry like
Yeah.
flat. Because every time if there's a rock and you do the flat one, then you see that nipple
Yeah,
or
yeah.
that ripple.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everything has to be, the rocks always have to be below the surface.
And you can never. I don't know if this is a dumb question or not, but can you ever like if the cement dries, can you ever bring it back to that like
To the liquidy-
watery liquidy
Well-
again? Can you do that or no?
If it's not that dry and you put water in it, you'll get like a little bit of cream. But then if there's still a rock that's sticking out and you can't bang it in, then when it dries, they'll send another team to grind it out to level it out. But then that's
Ah.
gonna cost the company more money, and then that's
Yeah.
when your company gets in trouble. Like,
Yeah, but like for example, let's say right now we can like if there's cement outside, if we fucking wet that bitch like so much and fucking grind it a little bit, will it become?
it depends
Bushy
on
again
how.
or no?
You have like a small window. Like once it gets
Well,
that.
once it's settled, it's settled.
Yeah, once it's settled.
Okay, so there's no going back once it's fully
Yeah.
dry.
But like when if that's your job, like you're gonna do everything you can to like
Yeah.
to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would literally be like, it's like doing, you know that when you're doing the ab exercise
Which
with
one?
that little
Oh yeah,
the
the
little
wheel?
with
the wheel. So imagine doing that all day,
Oh fuck that.
but you're like this, like because the thing's like this big, the handle. So you're literally like on your knees on kneeboard, so you don't sink. It's like two big plywoods, and you're literally having all your weight on your palms, like scrubbing it,
Fuck.
like trying to make the rocks go down.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
fucking gnarly.
So doing like my longest day was like 19 hours doing that.
Fuck.
So
Well,
I would die if I did that right now.
Did you ever experience like fucking up a job where it cost them money?
No, I was always I have like I'm a slow worker, but I would always do it right, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why like my bosses would like me, because I never left the job like unfinished. It might take me a little longer, but it was always good,
Yeah.
you know. But nothing I ever fucked up. No.
Cause I fucked up a couple things when I used to work at when I used to work at the tire shop. I caught.
Well, that would cost me my job, you know. Like
Yeah, I remember Sam. Dude, I got fucking. I'm pretty sure they had to fucking buy this for either a new computer or a fucking whole new car, fool. Because I fucked up a BMW once, and it was a brand new BMW.
Yeah, I couldn't fuck up because then I would get fired and then I would get replaced the next day for someone that wants to work.
Why do you take a brand new car back to Sam's Club? You know, what is it
Yeah.
for? To tires or what?
Nah, that one was a fucking
It's a battery.
battery. I changed the battery, but I didn't know. I was still kind of brand new, and I was by myself, and I didn't know that we could turn away BMWs like that, because BMWs you have to kind of like. There's some like
The
older
battery's
ones,
in the
older
back.
yeah, the battery's in the back, but older ones you could replace the battery without having to program the computer. The newer ones you have to like put in a code, fucking shut it down, and then you'd replace it. But my dumbass, I put the things
Negative
backwards.
and positive.
Negative and
backwards?
positive, I got them backwards, and I
Oh,
fucking
shit.
blew that bitch up. Like it got
That shit
smoky in there.
sparked and smoked.
Hell yeah, fool. And I remember I was like, oh fuck, like, fool. I didn't even say shit.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Nah, so I just literally fucking I put them how they were supposed to go, close the trunk, and told the guy, oh, all right, it's good to go. And then this fool went inside, nothing, and he was like, hey man, this shit ain't starting. I was like, fuck. I knew why, but I didn't say what happened, you know. And then I just we called our supervisor, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong, like. And at the time, my supervisor the supervisor that was there at the moment, he wasn't a supervisor for that area. It was just a random supervisor from the floor, you know. So this fool, he was like, oh, I don't know what to do, but they ended up calling a tow truck, and then I don't know what happened afterwards. Like
It was all downhill after that.
yeah, but I didn't get in trouble because it was like barely like my first week there, you know.
Yeah.
I remember also one time I lifted up a big ass F-350, and for the F-350s, those trucks are so high that when you put them on the mount, it takes forever for the mount to reach the bottom of the fucking truck. So you have to put like some spacers.
Yeah.
And I put the spacers, but you had to use two spacers. So you would put one on top of the other one. And I don't think I put one of them right. So then I started lifting it full. And then the car just started going to the right.
Three-wheeling.
Started going like in the air, bro. The car just started going to the right. And on the right, it was a wall and a big ass window where the people could see their cars, you know, while we were working on them. Fuck, fool. I see this shit going to the side. And luckily, the guy that I was working with, bro, he was a beast. That fool, like, he was all about cars. You know, he knew what's up. This fool literally ran. And also, luckily, the mount didn't go high enough to where it locks. Because when they go high, when they pass you have to pull that thing down, which is the lock. And then you fucking drop it. That shit didn't go high enough because the fool that I was working with, like, caught on right away. And boom, fucking the truck just, dropped. I remember the customer was like, what the fuck? And I was like, nah, man, don't worry. Like, you know, it's good.
Just testing
it.
Testing your suspension.
That shit was fucking crazy. Oh, I also blew someone's fucking, you know, like the old school fucking Oldsmobile cars.
Don't let this fool work on your car.
Nah, but I got beast with it fool. Afterwards, I was the one running that shit for like a good like 6-7 months. Like
6-7 days.
Before I quit. I remember one time the Oldsmobiles, those cars have like airbag suspension. So whenever we lifted those cars to change the tires, you had to turn off the airbag suspension and release the air so that when you fucking lift it, they don't pop, you know. And my dumbass didn't know. I had never worked on one of those cars either, and fucking there I go, fucking put that bitch on the mount and fucking lift it, fool. You just fucking see the car. I was like, what the fuck?
We ran like those bicycles with the expeditions with the back all fucking.
Yeah. Nah. Luckily that fucking car had like a kind of like a not a reset button. Or it is a reset button, but it kind of like a security thing where if they do that on accident, the car automatically just deflates the fucking airbags, you know? But I thought I fucking punctured it, and my fucking supervisor was with me too. He's like, fuck. Right away, we drop it down, fool. We fucking start the car. We turn on the thing, and it goes up. Fuck,
Damn,
fool. That shit
got
would have
lucky.
been fucking... Yeah, I don't know how the fuck they kept me, fool. But afterwards, that was fucking beast. I was fucking changing tires by myself, doing 6 cars. Like, I used to be able to take care of 3-4 cars at once because we had like 3-4 mounts. We had 4 mounts. And And I was fucking
It sounds like you'd be like busy all day doing that shit.
nah. Sam's
Nah.
Club doesn't get that many cars a day. At like weekends, yeah, we would get cars. Like on Saturdays, where we would have like 6, 7, 8 cars in a day. But on a normal day, like weekday, bro, maybe 2, 3 cars a day. It wasn't even that bad, especially because it was always 2 of us.
Would you guys be like just chilling there if there's no cars, or like
Full,
would
yeah.
have you doing
Yeah.
other
They
shit?
wouldn't do nothing
For
for
this fool used to go back there and just chill with me. We used to hang out in the back, like we had a little back room where we would change like our lockers. We would just chill there, fucking eat, and then for me and Shanice, when I got with Shanice, I fucking got her I got her a job in that department as a like a, what do you call them, like the computer girl in the front.
The locker room cleaning lady.
No, she would work in the front on the
sales
team.
associate for
Yeah.
the entire area.
Yeah, like she would be in the front with
A
the computer
receptionist.
receptionist. There you go. And fuck, fool. We used to fucking just
So is the receptionist, man.
we used to fucking just be back there fucking making out in the back, fool. Like it was funny, fool. We got caught a couple times. They almost fired us for that too.
That
Shit.
happens.
That's just crazy. That's crazy. For working for like a 9 to 5, it's been what, like
The thing about it, I'm like,
10
if I work a 9
years
to
for me.
5, I'm gonna do it the way I want, you know?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's been 10 years for me, bro, that I haven't like clocked in.
that's wild. That's a long
Yeah.
time.
It's weird.
How was it for you, fool? Did you
For
ever
what?
did you ever get into like
Like
did you
the
ever
one
have
thing
any
I-
fuck ups as a
Like
technician?
the one thing
Yeah,
like
a few.
I miss that I don't miss because I never had it was paid time off. Like I don't know what that's like,
Oh yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Like even
That's the best.
construction, if I didn't go to work, I wasn't getting paid. You know, it's just like I must be fucking dope. You know,
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So there was this fuck up I did one time. I was I have fucking a lot of fuck ups when I was working at DirecTV, but I was working in a mobile home and I didn't know that the customer had like some fucking makeshift mini bathroom. It was like
What?
It was a bathroom inside of the master bedroom, but it was like so small and narrow. Like they had a brand new bathtub right there. It was remodeled, but it was like so like small and makeshift. So I'm in the other room and I have to drill a hole going out to bring the cable in, and then like I didn't even bother going into the master bedroom to check if there was anything on the other side. I just thought it was the fucking outer wall. So fucking I start drilling. And then I'm like, oh shit, all right, cool, I see light. So I'm like, fuck it. So fucking boom, I drove right through it. And then I start pushing the cable through. I'm looking. All right, cool, I got it. Boom, boom, boom. And I go outside. I take a look. I'm like, fuck, where's the cable? I pushed it out. Maybe it got caught in the
Oh,
insulation or something
shit.
like that and fucking got wrapped up in the wall. So I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever. So I go back in there, I pull the cable back out, and then I use a rod and I push it through again. I'm like, all right, fuck yeah, I went through. So I go back outside, I look, I'm like, where the fuck is it? And then I'm like, fuck, let me go check what's on the other side of the wall. So I go into the master bedroom and I see like they had this like tiny ass door that led into their like little mini bathroom. And I fucking put a perfect hole right into the bathtub full. And all the cable was fucking just all coiled up in the bathtub. I'm like, fuck. So I called my supervisor at the time. I was like, hey, man, I drove through the customer's bathtub. It was like a perfect hole, too. They could have still showered, but fucking, it just would have went all over the floor. So they had to buy the customer a brand new fucking bathtub.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's only one of them.
What else?
Let's see. Another
But
time.
like a crazy one though.
How did the customer react?
Yeah.
though?
How did they take it?
The
Fuck yeah,
guy,
we
the
gotta
guy
get
was
a new-
actually pretty cool. He was a Mexican dude, and he was like, "Hey, you know what? Like, it's happened. It's not like it happened before, but hey, shit happens, and it's all good. It's only a bathtub." He was chill.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, there was another one where I was like maybe a year into it, and I was working at a customer's house, and I had to change out a wall plate, but they had a fucking big old like China cabinet in their
Oh,
master bedroom.
shit.
It was all made of glass, and they had like these custom like shots or
I
custom
like where
little
this is
things,
going.
you know, that were like because they travel a lot.
Oh,
And
fuck.
then there were glass shelves, and I was like, hey, like I told the guy, I'm like, hey, can you move that? Because I got to get to the wall plate back there. And then he's
Oh,
like,
it was
nah, like
kinda his fault.
he's all like, nah, we can't move it.
What?
Like it's too heavy. And I was like, all right, fuck, well, I'll do my best to work around it. And fucking, I start like getting to the wall plate, and like the shelf, it wasn't fully on. Like I wasn't like I was. It was a shelf like this high, this high, this high, all glass little like items, and I'm fucking taking out the wall plate. And then for some reason, fucking, I think I put a little bit too much pressure, like resting my arm on the actual glass, and the fucking glass shelf just topples like the Twin Towers. Will just pop, 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 and fucking glass everywhere, bro.
No,
Yeah,
man.
and all kinds of like their little like it's all their little items are like irreplaceable. It's like shit that they picked up while they were traveling.
Indonesia,
Like, yeah,
fucking-
just
What
random
the
shit.
fuck,
And
fool?
fucking broke everything, fool, and fucking yeah. My supervisor fucking chewed me out for that one, and the guy was fucking pissed too.
But you told your
I mean, you did
supervisor,
tell
hey,
him.
like,
You did warn
yeah,
him too.
I did give him a heads up, but yeah, it just. I mean,
Would have been better to be like, nah, I'm not gonna do
yeah,
it.
it would have been better. It's just that at that time though, I was doing everything by like the code. We would call it the code. We're like fucking replacing wall plates, replacing fittings, fucking cutting stingers and shit. And then, I was like all by the book at that time. But like towards the end, like before I was out, I wouldn't give a shit. I just fucking do the job and get in and get out real quick. I was fast when I was doing it,
Just
but
do your job and dip.
yeah, that was another one. Yeah, but he got really pissed at me. Another one was I was at a job in San Isidro, and fucking the customer had like fucking like a fire ready to happen like behind his living room, like where the TV area is. You know how sometimes like shit like that, like power cords and all that. Yeah, so
shit like this.
yeah, exactly, shit like that. So I was at a customer's house and I was trying to get the fucking the cable out, and then but the cable was still plugged into the wall. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna cut the cable. So fucking boom, I got my little vice cutters, and everybody was right. The whole family was right there. I snipped it. I'm all boom and fucking pop. Fucking all kinds of smoke, full. You see all the sparks, and it was a live wire. I was like, oh shit. I fucking reached back there and unplugged it. But nothing happened to like the house or anything
Yeah,
like
but
that.
everything turned off. And
Yeah,
What
everything
was it
shut
what was it that you cut?
a fucking live wire, like say your PlayStation wire was plugged into the wall. And I just fucking grabbed my cutters and then pop.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I think I was frustrated at that job, and I just wanted to get out of there. And I fucking cut the wire, and it fucking blew up.
You
Yeah.
said San Isidro, so there must have been like 20 people looking at you.
Nah, there was like 10.
Don't you guys hate that when, because I've never been on that side where cause you used to deliver appliances and you would go, like you guys would go to people's houses. I've never been on that side where I have to go to people's houses, but I'm on the other side where we're all staring at the guy like doing something. Did you guys fucking hate it when people would like fucking follow you around and like fucking just
Oh
fucking
yeah,
roam around you, making sure like you were fucking
those are the worst customers, dog. Fucking the ones that are like over your back and watching you, and like they don't even say anything. They're just quiet and they're just looking at you, and you feel weird. The cool ones were the ones that say, "Hey, you know what? Just do whatever you got to
Just
do.
walk
you
away.
want some water.
Yeah,
like,
let me know if you need anything. I'll be right here in my office working. Yeah, you know, fucking there's sodas, there's water in the fridge. Go in and help yourself. If you want a beer, go in and grab a beer. I'd be like, all right, cool.
For me,
Those are the cool ones.
for me being Mexican, dirty, young,
yeah.
like working in Del Mar, La Jolla, all those places, like they were right behind me.
yeah.
And then like they were like either remodeled houses or they just bought it with hardwood floors. And I'm over here carrying a 300-pound refrigerator up these stairs.
Oh, my mom would have been on your ass.
So
My
yeah,
mom's an annoying customer.
yeah. Trust
mom-
me, I've.
You know, my mom's like that Mexican lady that's like,
Yeah.
cuidado con todo, like, you know, watch out.
Yeah.
For,
Yeah,
like,
I would
me and my
carry
dad.
like a thick blanket. If I got tired, I would like put it on the stair. Like, hey, I gotta rest it. Boom, leave it there for a few minutes, lift it back up,
Yeah.
and then put the towel back on. Because we would use straps. Have you seen the straps?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the ones that are they're
To carry
around
heavy
your
shit, right?
they're
You put
around
it
your
under?
shoulder or around your waist.
There's orange ones that go on your forearm.
Yeah, I seen those.
But there's better ones that go over your shoulders. So your
Oh,
shoulders
okay.
are carrying it as opposed to your forearms.
arms. Yeah.
So your arms could be free.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you could do like your.
It's more of your body lifting
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So those
than
were better,
your arms.
but like it's still heavy as fridge, you know, and like we're going through tight corners, like making sure we're not trying to touch anything.
Yeah.
Wood floors, they're there. You know,
What
and
was
it's
what was the craziest shit you guys ever saw at a house where you came in? And when I mean crazy, like it could be either a dirty or a girl opens and she's on like kind of naked, like a girl's flirting with you, kind of. Have you guys ever had that shit? Like,
PB?
Yeah.
walking into house parties on PB and like on Saturday, like evening,
yeah.
like just a bunch of girls like playing beer pong in bikinis, and
I've had that before.
I'm over here like, here's your stove. You know,
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Have you guys?
You know?
Did you guys ever have like a lady open up the door and she's like, just out the shower, kind of, or like,
Yeah,
or like their
I've had that too.
towel falls or some shit like
Yeah.
that? Like,
Not their towel falls, but
In La Jolla.
just like
you had that happen?
In La Jolla, we'd have like lonely housewives, you know, like
Yeah.
30, 40-year-old women, but like fit, you know. They'd come in with like just almost nothing, like, hey, come in, like.
Yeah.
And then their husband would show up. They'd be like 80 years old, 90 years old, in a Ferrari or something. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I see what you're doing.
mm-hmm.
But the one thing that I like, the one house that I remember was, it was like it was a family, right? And it was like, we walked into the house and it was all dim and it was dusty. I was like, what the fuck? It's weird. Dusty. And I'm over here sweating from it's hot, you know, carrying shit around. I go into the kitchen and I see like the whole kitchen floor. There's like a quarter inch of like dust.
Oh fuck. On the floor? Or
On the floor. And I'm like, oh, like, what the fuck is, like, are you guys sanding shit down? Whatever. So, like, I'm moving the fridge, and it's like, you can see the path that I'm, like,
stepping,
pulling it out. Yeah, it's just stepping. And then we pick up the fridge, we're walking it out, and I'm looking at the floor, and the whole carpet is like a dreadlock
Fuck.
of just cat hair.
Oh shit!
It's
One of
just
those? Yeah.
dreadlock, like just hair. And then the same thing with the kitchen. It was just all dust with cat hair everywhere.
Oh, it's fucking
Like
gross.
everything. And I'm over here sweating,
Shit
like
sticking
moving
on
shit
you.
around, sticking on me.
Yeah.
Like it was bad.
That was
they
probably
live like
one of
that.
the hardest things to do when like customers were either like cat hoarders or dog hoarders. I was the worst, bro. I had a customer one time. She bred cats for a living, and
That's gross.
And I happened to be working with my brother that day, so we're fucking driving around together and stuff. And I think it was the first job of the day we had, and we walk up in there, bro, and there's like cats and kettles and cats running around talking about baby cats, cats that are pregnant, cats that are having babies like right there on the spot. But dude, the whole house was like, the carpet was all ripped out because all the cats were pissing on the carpet so much that it penetrated all the way to the concrete.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
they ripped it out. You can see all the glue and stuff like that, but they had a layer of cat hair just everywhere in the house. And I remember me and my brother, we told the lady, we're like, hey, like, we can't do the job. Like, it's not good for us to be up in here. It's just more of a safety hazard, if anything. I remember she got a little butthurt off of it because we told her that. But yeah, we couldn't do the job because the smell of the house was so heavy. Like when you walked up in there, it was just a whole different fucking smell. It smelled like fucking dead pussy.
Death.
Like
Yeah.
fucking bad, fool.
Yeah,
bad.
we've had to turn away people from taking their fridge because it's so nasty. You
That's
know?
fucking gross.
Like one time, like we delivered a deep freezer to an animal hospital where they would keep all the dead animals.
Yeah.
And it went bad, so everything got unfrozen.
Oh, fuck. That's
Yeah.
fucking gross.
I'm over here putting it on the truck, and it's a hot ass day. Shit flops open. It's like 50 degrees warmer, and like just.
Ugh,
death.
I could just imagine because I remember one time when I was working at Sam's Club, I found a box on a cart, and me and my homie that were working there, we opened it for, and it was a dead cat, and it stunk so fucking bad, bro. It stunk terribly. I could just imagine a freaking freezer full
whole
of
freezer.
full
Yeah.
of dead freaking cats.
Check this out. I had a job one time in National City. It was
We're gonna
it was it was a good
Nasty
start,
city.
huh? Yeah.
ask the city.
It was at a mobile home park, and the guy just fucking didn't give a fuck. Just he wanted, TV or whatever like that. So I went in there
He
to do
wanted
the
TV.
install full, and right away when I walk in, it's like he had McDonald's bags everywhere, newspapers stacked to the roof. I'm talking about dust everywhere, like layers of dust. straight hoarder house. I couldn't even wear my tool bag in there because I would knock shit over.
Fuck.
So I said, fuck it, whatever. So I did the install real quick, fool, and I got done. And the guy was like, hey, can you show me how to use it? I was like, yeah, that's cool. So fucking next thing you know, like I'm actually like inside really paying attention to like the surroundings. I'm like, fuck, this feels fucking gross. And you see roaches fucking running around like on top of like the countertops in the kitchen and shit. And the next thing you know, I see a fucking mouse, and the mouse is on this fool's shoulder. I'm like, oh shit, like he has mouse, like mice and shit, rats fucking running around in there. I'm like, oh fuck, there's all kinds of rat shit. And yeah, but the mouse.
This fool's all
Like, what,
chilling.
he didn't knock it off?
Nah, that fool was just shit. Like little Stuart Little fool just fucking on his shoulder telling him secrets and shit. Like that fool was fucking. He didn't give a fuck, dog.
How do you get to that point?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I ran into
You think do you
probably
think
about
they want
over
that?
20 different like hoarders, and that was probably one of the top ones that I've ran into. I've ran into some crazy shit working, in people's houses. Yeah, but yeah, that was fucking gross, dude. So nasty.
It's funny because they always have a trail, like how to get around their house.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like a fucking. It's like.
It's like Cow's Mountain.
You can tell where they walk. Like if you go to the mountains, and then you could be like, oh, okay, like there's a path. Somebody been here before.
That's fucking gross,
Like
fool.
the newspaper looks worn down here. Like I'm gonna step right here.
Yeah, this fool had like stacks of newspaper, man.
How do you even get to that point though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, where
like,
you just like stop cleaning, stop giving a fuck.
yeah, because like when I'm at home, bro, like if like sometimes I'll go like 2, 3, 4 days without cleaning, and then like by the 4th day I feel nasty, like
yeah, like your room just
like-
doesn't look good. You give it a nice little cleanup, and you feel better about it.
Yeah,
but
you know?
that fool just you could tell it was years of build up though.
that's freaking
Years of build up
gross.
for sure.
That's hella gross.
Yeah.
that's so gross.
I had a job one time too, and I forgot what area. It was North County somewhere, where the guy was like, "Hey, can you do an install in this room? But if you could just wire it up, and I don't need you to go in there, but just hook it up from the outside." I was like, "Well, I really can't because I gotta go into that room and put a little we call them Skittles, like cable finders, map finders." So I went into the room. He's like, "All right, well, just you just go in there, just be prepared." I was like, "All right, whatever." And I go in there, fool.
Oh,
it was a
shit.
straight dominatrix room.
Oh god, Mr. Nasty
This fool-
Time.
Yeah, that fool had fucking ropes, chains, whips. This fool was fucking on a
Straight
sick
50
ass
Shades
one.
of Grey.
Yeah, fucking wild shit. I was like, damn, this fool's doing it,
He's
man.
about that life.
Oh, I like me. I didn't care. Like whatever you got going on, that's all you. Yeah.
But that wasn't like a nasty thing.
Nah,
to
it was just
more of like
it was
shit,
a trip. Like oh shit.
This
Yeah.
one takes this shit serious,
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys got to see a whole different type of like lifestyles. Like,
Yeah. I almost
Yeah.
got attacked by a snake one time when I was in a crawl space. It was over there and it was in PB. And,
Was it a rattlesnake?
Nah, it was like me.
So-
like
some
I don't know
fool
the
in
difference
PB had a
between snakes,
rattlesnake. Yeah.
So I was under there and fucking, I was crawling, and then all I hear is a customer go, "Snake!" I was like, "Fuck!" I started looking around, and I seen a snake fucking like by the crawl space hole where I came in. I was like, "Oh shit!" And I fucking boom. I start going towards it, and the snake's like leaving. I'm like, "Fuck!" And the guy's, "Oh, don't worry, it was just a garden snake." I was like, "You motherfucker!"
stupid ass fool.
No, but I think the most thing I'd probably be scared about when I was under there was like tarantulas or fucking fat ass spiders, because I would see some crazy ass fucking spider webs. Like spider webs were like, fuck, if I put my hand in there, like I probably will get it back,
Yeah.
Like
I
thick
could
ass
imagine
web.
because even at my house, like my trash cans, they get full of spider webs, and not even like the pressure washer will get that shit off.
Yeah, like you
It's
actually gotta
so
go and grab
sticky.
it. And,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
gross. I'm like, oh.
Spider, I can't stand spiders.
You ever wonder what spider webs are made of? Like, what's the material that or what is it that they?
Probably the
that's
shit they
the
use to
web is?
fucking thread eyebrows with.
Yeah.
No, but like, is it their spit?
Booty
their
juice.
Shit? Is it their
It
spit?
comes out of their butt.
It's
that's
probably
why-
semen.
Like, is
Ooh,
it shit?
Semen. It is sticky.
Semen? What can it be? Because that shit's fucking strong, fool.
Yeah, it is strong and hella sticky.
And where does
Especially,
it
like-
come out of?
Yeah,
all
like,
that shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, how
How do they build it?
Yeah, where
to
do they
where
keep that
just
shit in
keep
there,
on
you know?
Reproducing. And spiders are sometimes pretty small, so you ever look at them and you're like, "Fuck, how does this fool like have so much fucking spider juice in
See,
them.
You guys ever seen how different spiders do different spider webs, like different patterns, but they're always perfect? If you always look at a spider web, every little space is always the same size.
I
Like
feel like they're all Freemasons.
they, every spider web that they make, it's symmetrical. Fucking everything is like on point. That's like, to me, that's like a miracle type shit. You know, like
Oh, I got another story for you too.
let me see.
One
There's no
time,
more high noons.
one time, me and my buddy.
4-pack.
There's a buzz ball right here if you
Oh
want
no,
it.
I'm sorry.
So this is one time me and my buddy Mike Ryan, we were working at a name
Ryan?
drop. Fuck it. He don't work for him anymore anyways either. But anyways, yeah, we were doing a 40-foot ladder job. 40-foot ladder jobs, you need 2 people to carry a 40-foot ladder because they're pretty damn heavy. And then we're working on top of the roof. So it was like 3 stories high, that roof. And then we got done with the job, and I was telling my buddy, I'm like, hey, like, we should take this ladder down and we should, put it away before the shit fucking blows over. He's like, no, we're good. It's fine. It's not going anywhere. I was like, all right, whatever. And then
Fuck.
there was 2 cars next to it. There was a brand new WRX Subaru at the time, and then there was a Cadillac CTS all hooked up.
Damn.
And then we're doing the job, and we're inside the customer's house, and then all we hear is a boom. It was Easter Sunday too. And you hear a big old crash. I'm like, shit. So fucking, we both look at each other. We go out there, and the 40-foot ladder is on top of the Subaru and on top of the Cadillac. So literally the wind blew it over.
All right, that's a big one right there.
Fucking broke the window of the Cadillac. Broke the window of the talking about the front windshield of the WRX. Fucking made a fat ass dent in both cars. Just straight fucked them up, bro. And yeah, that fool got chewed out. I was just helping out at the job, but I still got in trouble though too. I think I got suspended for that one too.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but yeah, that's not the first time
Good
a
times.
ladder blew over. I broke a window in PB one time too.
Wait, what about the craziest shit y'all found? Because I don't know. I know you found the shitload of money once.
Yeah, we're over there at a job, and I'm all naming locations. Fucking Eastlake, I think. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you
And
don't
then,
work there anyway, so.
Yeah, we're doing fiber at the time, so we're running fiber through the condos and stuff like that. 3-story condos, and we go in this one guy's house, and the guy didn't even know it was there either. But we pushed the attic door open, and there was about
$12,000.
$10,000 to $12,000 of old money, like
Fool,
talking about
imagine
the
all the
old
fucking-
school 10s, 20s, 50s,
Fuck.
100s. And just thrown like all over the fucking insulation. Like somebody was like in a rush and just trying to hide shit and just fucking throwing it up there. It was just laying on top of the fucking the Pink Panther, the insulation.
Yeah.
And they grabbed it all up, and it was about like 10 racks of just old money, just
Fool,
old ass
imagine all the
fucking money.
imagine all the
I
good
know,
ass
like,
bills.
I know.
So
Shit.
you told them about it?
I didn't tell them. No, somebody
Like they
else told
saw
the
it?
supervisor, and then from
Someone-
there,
I know.
just
This fool was
came an
hella pissed. I
investigation.
remember.
Yeah, and I got in trouble because I recorded it. Like I got on my
No
phone and I
mames.
started recording the.
Oh, you sent
like,
me the video.
money. Oh, did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent it out on Snapchat or something like that, and then I got in trouble by my manager for doing that shit.
Weak sauce.
Yeah, fucking.
Whoever fucking told him.
But yeah, anyways, yeah, and then once they left, I said, "Fuck, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back up there. I'm gonna look some more." And then, but I didn't find shit. There was like it was like say like
Like,
50s
why
and
is he
100s,
still-
but they were
why is he
ripped
still
up.
up
You know what I
there?
mean?
Oh what?
Like they were ripped.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I don't know why somebody would throw money up there like that. Like it.
Yeah,
Probably,
'cause it
something
obviously-
with drugs. Or
It obviously
fucking-
didn't move on its own, or unless a rat moved it around.
Nah, fuck no. So somebody had to grab it. It looked like somebody grabbed it and just was throwing it, like making it rain up in there.
Someone
fool.
probably just came to collect and they're like, fuck, I gotta hide this. Like, I'm just gonna throw it up
they
there.
fucking,
Probably like
but
a raid.
the owner of that unit didn't even know that shit was up there. That fool was tripping out.
And you can't keep it.
Nah, he can't keep it.
Why? That if it's in your house.
I guess it's not that part of the unit is I guess not part of
His house.
his
Oh, why?
because
Because
it's
it was an
attic
apartment.
space. Yeah.
Oh, it
It's
was an apartment.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But if he would have found it by himself, I'm pretty sure he would have kept it. I would have kept it.
Yeah.
sure.
Shit.
So the
Fuck
the best scenario in that is don't tell anyone
Yeah.
and then just
Yeah.
Shit.
split it.
I remember when you told me that. Before I was out trying to find fucking money in my attic. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
I've been up.
Shit.
That
I have
shit
a
was
hole
wild
right
though,
there
bro.
in my closet I haven't been up
Damn,
into.
I haven't been in my attic in years, bro.
Yeah, me neither. It's been a
My tia
long
about to
time.
lose all her money if I open that hole. I'm gonna go up in there right now.
I remember one time me and Chippy fucking had a fucking shitload of shoes, and we fucking hit him in his attic. Remember Chippy?
Yeah, I used to stash
Fucking-
them in my attic
Fucking hella shoes for that shit was
because I
crazy.
had my room, and then my room had an attic door on the side, and I used to go up in there, and Polo used to pass me the shoes, and I used to stack them in the attic, and fucking I used to hide them because I didn't want to fucking get caught with so many shoes. I don't know, whatever. I don't know what I was thinking, like a tweaker.
It was like clean up there, like it was like a hangout place, or like
Nah.
It was
It's just
dirty.
barely
It
enough
Oh, you
for
know-
your shoes.
I wonder if there's still any shoes up there. I haven't been there in a long
Imagine-
time.
imagine-
I still have like 100 pairs of shoes up there just sitting right there.
Hey, never
Yeah, fool,
know.
you should check, fool.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
I'd be freaked out to
My-
go in my attic stuff.
Yeah, me too, Loki. But when I used to live right here at the Playa Blanca apartments, fool, my neighbor next to me, she fucking hooked up her attic hella sick, fool. She actually had an actual room up there. Like, it was an actual room. So the apartment was a 2-bedroom, but she converted it into a 3-bedroom, converting that attic into a whole bedroom. Like, it was hooked up. I'm talking about wood floor, like electricity, everything.
Like how big was the space?
It was as big as this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I had a job in North Park like that where the guy it was a 1-story home, but the attics over there at the North Park houses, they're pretty big, the attics. So like it wasn't like to where you could stand, but like
Kind of like those
He
attics in
had-
movies where they bring
he
the
had it
ladder
all-
down and then they go up there and
exactly. He had it all fixed up though, but it was like it looked like he would take people up there to like smash them or something like that because he had all kinds of pillows and fucking just weird shit just sitting around.
You want to see
lubricants
something
and-
scary?
Yeah, that fool was pretty off though, but yeah, it was trippy though to see.
What's the most creative like shit like that type of shit creative? Like, did you guys ever go into a house where they had like a hidden room or a hidden
Yeah.
passage or anything like that?
It was a job out there in La Jolla, and the guy wasn't there.
Or like a
It was the
bunker?
AV guy or the contractor that was in charge. And he's like, "Hey, bro, you want to see something cool?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Follow me." I was like, "All right, cool." So we go to the master bedroom. Master bedroom was fucking huge as fuck. So we go into his master bedroom closet, and there's a safe.
Uh-huh.
So there's literally like a fat ass safe. He's like, "You want to see something cool?" Boom. He opens up the safe. It's not even a safe. It's like almost like a
Like a
speakeasy. You know what I
sliding
mean?
door? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
It's a hidden
the
door.
safe. Yeah. But you open it up and then it leads into another room.
What?
And that room has all kinds of TVs in there, has food in there.
Oh, like a
He was saying like that it was meant
like
for
a doomsday.
Yeah,
It's a panic room.
Kind of like a doomsday. Yeah,
Panic room.
But he had all kinds of TVs, like to where he could watch his own house. You could see the
Yeah.
backyard, the pool,
That's
the
where you
front
run.
yard.
Like if you're getting robbed, like that's where you run in and
Yeah.
yeah,
you know.
like that fool was like literally like thinking about that shit for sure.
Damn, that's fucking sick.
Yeah, but I guess the walls were like fucking made out of like 3 feet of like concrete,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
super thick.
And you couldn't see the fucking safe if you walked into the room, or
Yeah, you could
it?
see the safe, but
But you
if
have to know how to get into the safe.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. You would have to know how to get into the safe. Not only that, there was another metal door right behind the safe, so you got to open 2 doors in order to get up in there.
Huh.
Yeah, that shit was pretty wild though.
I would want some shit like
But
that.
I ran into another guy too who had a bunker in his backyard, but it was already there though. The bunker was like I guess from pre-military or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But it was literally like it kind of looked like a sewer, like a sewer thing, but
Yeah.
it had like one of those old school wheels that were like you have to grab it and literally like twist it.
Oh yeah.
And you literally you pull it up
Like
you
a
lift
submarine
it,
door.
It goes down, and then literally there's like it's maybe like 6x6 or 6x8, something like that, like a small little like concrete barrier. But he had food down there. He had a bunch of shit. It was pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I would like to
I
get
didn't
some
want to
shit
go
like
in
that.
there by myself, so he went in there first, and then I went in there after him because I didn't want him
That's
to lock
crazy.
me up in there.
Oh yeah. Fuck that.
That reminds me when I was in La Jolla, I was delivering to a house and it was like a single floor from the street. And then we ring the doorbell and 2 little girls answer, maybe 10 years old, like both of them. And I was like, "Oh, like is your dad here?" He's like, "No, but he's watching you."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, what do you mean?" And he comes on the speaker from the door, like, "Yeah, I'm watching you, and like, don't worry about the girls. Like, there's guard dogs right there, like, watching them. And then there's like 2 Dobermans right there, like attack dogs, like behind them, chilling, just looking at us, like, oh, like just be careful, no sudden movements. Like they're trained to protect the girls. All right." So I'm over here putting in a fridge and a stove. I'm thinking it's for the kitchen. So we go through the front door. Keep in mind, from the street is a single story.
Yeah.
It's on a cliff. It's 4 stories down.
Oh fuck, that's sick.
All glass windows.
Like some GTA shit,
Damn.
huh?
Yeah, all glass windows. And I was like, oh, like where's the kit? Like I see the kitchen. Like where do you want to put it? So like, oh, this is in the theater room. So we go through like all the floors, and it's like a separate building next to the house, and it's like a 20-person theater room with the full kitchen, like
Damn,
Full
baller
of
shit.
whatever.
People be living large.
And I'm like,
bro.
what the fuck? And then we go to the garage. Like we couldn't set it up. Something happened where we couldn't undo the water. So I go, I'll just leave it in the garage. We go to the garage, and this fool has a car carousel.
What the
So like
fuck?
he has one car, and you can push a button, and it disappears, and it's just like
That's
kind of like a
dope.
Carvana.
yeah. It's just like circulating what car you want. I'm like,
That's
all right,
fucking dope.
cool. He was a pharmaceutical. He would make
Oh
medicine.
hell yeah, fool.
Yeah, he would
Damn,
make
fool,
medicine.
Hit the fool up.
I know.
Probably one of the most beastiest houses I've ever been into was over there in Rancho Santa Fe, and literally it was fucking crazy. Like it was a first floor, and then the second floor was on the bottom, and then it was 3 stories actually. My bad. There's a first floor, second floor, and then they had a third floor, like a basement.
Yeah.
But the basement was like a regular size, like 12 feet high or
Yeah, like
whatever.
this.
But that fool had a whole full-on movie theater downstairs, like legit. Like that shit looked like you were actually walking into the movies.
Yeah.
But I guess the owners were not I guess like poachers or something like that. But they used to hunt exotic animals and bring them over here to the States and stuff them.
What
So
the hell's a
they-
poacher?
Yeah.
It's like
Those are
when they
poachers.
go kill animals, like exotic animals or
It's
whatever.
like they go kill like a
But-
fucking elephant, and then they bring the elephant back. They stuff it so you could put it in your living room.
That's a
And the-
poacher?
This fool had a whole elephant head stuffed
It's
in there.
called taxidermy.
This fool had a tiger stuffed fully stuffed.
Full size.
Yeah, full size. Yeah, a
What
lion
the
full
hell?
size, a bear full size. You talking about a bison full size? This fool had everything, like all kinds of
What the
animals.
fuck?
And I'll talk about his house, like was literally from here to across the street, maybe the end of like Carlos's building
Uh-huh.
was like literally like that long.
Fuck.
And then he had 2 other houses in his backyard that were like the size of mine and yours.
What the
Yeah, just
fuck?
on his property. But that fool had a fucking. His pool setup was crazy. Waterfalls, jacuzzis, grottos,
Remember how to get there?
water slides. Yeah, I remember how to get there. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, but that house was
Amazing.
insane, bro. Yeah, sick ass bar.
How much? You probably like to maintain a house like that. You're probably spending like $5,000-$10,000 a month, huh?
Yeah, easily. This fool had like 2 Marias, like walking around, just
Maids?
yeah, maids, just not even clean. Like the house isn't even dirty. They're just like
Just maintaining
yeah,
it.
but they lived on the site too.
Yeah.
And then
Probably one for each house, huh?
yeah, it was wild. That house is big,
yeah.
man.
No, yeah, they like in Del Mar,
The-
in La Jolla, the maids will live in the house.
Yeah,
Like, they would have their own room.
the customers were like
Yeah.
never home. They're
Yeah.
just the maids would pretty much live there and run the house.
Yeah.
That's sick, huh? To be a
Yeah,
maid
they
like
always
that?
have gardeners there
Take-
all the time,
like
just working.
take packages, just make sure there's
Yeah, they
we
just
don't
keep,
get
wonder
robbed.
how
They
you-
keep the house running. That's
Yeah.
all they do.
I wonder
Yeah.
how you land a job like that.
I don't know, but that customer too. The
You ever
the
seen
Marias,
H Street
they both,
Latinas?
They both had cars
Nah.
too and everything. Like the customer bought them cars just to get around and shit like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so a wild lifestyle, man. That's hella rich. Like that. No, that's wealthy lifestyle right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. I would love to live like that one day.
Yeah, it's crazy,
Well,
man.
Well, that's
Working on it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
one day.
There's some great stories from you guys, man. I've been wanting to, dig into your guys' past jobs and shit like that. That's actually pretty
The
cool.
9 to 5s.
Pretty cool info, though. That's
we
the thing
realized that working those jobs we weren't gonna get what we were working at, so we
Yeah.
gotta work for ourselves.
Yeah,
Like-
it opens your eyes up for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
Like-
exactly what that's what
like,
that's what I was gonna
most
say.
of those people that we like probably Manny would work for too were just business owners, started their stuff from the ground up,
type.
Yeah, doctors, pharmaceutical companies,
Passed on shit
lawyers.
too.
Shit,
Just-
you could be a
Or-
millionaire just being a
even
plumber.
passed on money.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some dope ass houses we were in though.
Hell yeah. Well, fuck, man. I can't believe an hour passed already. That shit was fast.
Yeah, we were flowing today. It
Hell
was
yeah.
good.
Well, fucking. Hopefully, you guys got more stories for a future podcast because that's pretty fucking dope. I love hearing shit like that. You know, because I never got to work.
some
I never
stories.
got to work in houses like that. But shit, hopefully. Well, actually, once as a once I did a house call and the wife opened the door and like her bra and shit. And I was pretty fucking turned on. She was bad.
They're like, oh, I do
I was
nipple
like, oh,
shaves.
Shit, fuck. I was like, is your man here? And she's like, oh yeah, like
I'm here for a house
Polo's
call.
here. And I was like, oh fuck. That shit was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
fire.
The plumber's
My
here.
man.
But shit, thank you guys for hanging out with us today, man.
Yeah.
It's been a great time. You guys got to hear some cool stories from us. Make sure you guys stay tuned for up and coming podcast, up and coming videos. We'll be working tomorrow doing some dope videos with Omatic. You already know what it is, man.
Yay.
Big shout out to the whole Ace of Fates crew off the Clipper gang. You
Squad.
already know what it is, man. We out here.
Shout
Much
out
love
to
to everybody. Thank you guys
everybody.
for following. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, share on all of our videos. Go back and watch them again. Let's bring
Yeah,
our
yeah.
views up. And please tell other people that haven't been subscribed to Off the Clipper to go subscribe. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. So with that being said, have a good night, y'all. Much love. See you guys next time, baby.
Like.
Peace.
Yes, sir.